Hola, ¿cómo estás? I went to a cheerleading competition last night, you guys. Black cheerleaders don't do the most appropriate cheers. They were like, ready? Okay. My boyfriend really did it. He really, really, really bust my booty. He really, really, really showed me the motions. He really, really, really gave it to me. I Pee Wee baseball. And growing up in a black family is really hard because everybody is so competitive. I mean, right down to your little old grandmother. The other day I was like, oh, Grammy, my stomach is killing me. And she was like, I ain't got no uterus. I'm like, all right, you win that one, Grandma. And you know, she will pretend like she's sensitive. I sure do love this Mother's Day card you got me. I'm crying. It doesn't look like you're crying, Grammy. What about now? Nope. Tear, tear. You happy? Guess I gotta be. And you know, growing up, we got a lot of tough love, but like kids nowadays, they get rewarded for the basics. You know, celebrations for preschool graduation? It's ridiculous. When I have kids, the only way there will be a celebration for pre-K graduation is if they can paint like Vincent van Gogh. Because we ain't celebrating just because you learned how to finger paint. I'm tired of all these celebrities who are still adopting African babies. The celeb I give props to, Heidi Klum, because she's the only one who actually had sex with an African. And created her own African tribe, okay? Madonna Angelina, you're lazy. And you know, there's a lot of inner city black kids that need adopting too. But I guess Bukika from Compton ain't the conversation piece that Zeke from Zimbabwe is. When I was driving here tonight, I saw one of those Amber Alert signs on the freeway. Amber Alerts always remind me of how this country feels about little minority girls. Because there's no Angelica alert. Okay? No Laquita's Law. I mean, Ming Na needs a law, y'all. Help a sister out. What else? I was watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians. And now I understand why Lamar has some vices. Because if you had to listen to the Kardashians all day, Kim, do you think I should get the creme brulee nail polish? Or the cotton candy nail polish? Chloe, I think I want guacamole instead of salsa tonight. Courtney, are you getting guacamole too? Oh my God, we're totally sisters, we're totally sisters. And I have a little public service announcement. Don't fall in love to good love songs. Fall in love to obscure love songs. You know, your Enyas, your Didos. Stuff that isn't played on the radio a lot. Because God forbid you fall in love to like Stevie Wonder, and then you break up, and now you can't listen to songs in the key of life the same again. I will let a man meet my parents, my grandparents, even my great-grandparents, but I won't introduce him to my Prince CDs. I just celebrated 3 years of marriage. Thank you. And I'm still playing Milli Vanilli just in case that don't work out. And you know, men don't shop for necessities, is what I'm learning in marriage. Yesterday we were down to like 1 roll of toilet paper. And you know, I'll send my husband to the store, he'll come back with an orange, a bottle of Gatorade, some sliced turkey meat. I always gotta get the essentials, right? So we're down to 1 roll of toilet paper, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna wait this one out. It got down to a half a roll. And I'm like, I know he sees it just like I see it. Then it got down to a third, then a fourth. You know what waiting it out got me, guys? Wiping myself with sliced turkey meat. I am still trying to get the mesquite smell out. I'm Melia Mills. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, let's get this straight. I'm Reggie Matthews, not Chef from South Park. Not Rick Ross, not Isaac Hayes. Reggie Matthews, get it right. Got that out the way, good. Icebreaker, love it. There's some sexy people in this room tonight. Give it up for yourselves. See, I know how sexy I am. I am under no illusions. I know how sexy I am. I'm what women refer to as aight. Reggie Matthews, he's aight. What aight means is that they'll have sex with me, they just won't tell people. It's cool. I like discreet. Discreet works for me. Yeah. Discreet women, okay. Look at the show. That's cool. That's good. Yeah, anyway, I'm not gonna front like, you know, I'm single by choice. I'm single by circumstance, by circumstance. Because I realized that, first of all, I have some issues that prevent me from having a healthy relationship. Like, for instance, give it up for me, I lost 110 pounds recently. I broke up with her last week. No, I'm kidding. I did drop the weight though, I really did. I dropped the weight, but see, my body image cost me a relationship because, one day I was getting out the shower and, see, I'm a proud fat boy. I play fat boy tricks on myself, like taking extra hot showers so I can't see myself in the mirror, so it gets all foggy. But one day that water wasn't quite hot enough, right? So I stepped out the shower and I saw myself, I was like, whoo! Called my girl in the bathroom, baby, come here. She's like, what? I was like, you sleep with that? She's like, yeah. I was like, we ain't gonna make it. You got to have higher goals. I don't mess with women to mess with me. If this is the goal, not cool. You need to aim higher. Now, the other reason I can't sustain a relationship is because quite frankly, I can't afford it and I'm a comic. I am broke. Women don't like broke. That's the anti-female Viagra, broke. That's what that is. Seriously. Because see, I noticed this. I used to be married, so I know this for a fact. When you get into a monogamous relationship with a woman, long term, as a man, you no longer get change back from the store. Your change getting days are over. I've been in the store with my woman, reached into my wallet to pay the cashier, and they hand her back the change. And it doesn't make a difference if the cashier is male or female. It doesn't make a difference. They just know, give her the money. They just know. True story, I enjoy my beer during my Raider games because I need to be drunk when I'm suffering. Yeah. So, one Sunday, I did forget to buy beer, So I reached into my pocket and I gave this woman a $20 bill, and she came back with just a beer. I mean, one beer, one 24-ounce beer, $20. And so, I'm like, hey, baby, where's my change, right? And she shamed me out of my change, like, oh, I'm messing with a man that needs his change? Yes, you are. You met me at the check cashing place. Why is this a surprise? I cannot afford $20 beers. So I'm not financially set enough for a relationship. I know this too. And just a piece of relationship advice, fellas out there. Listen, there's one thing that absolutely cannot happen in the course of your relationship. One thing only. If it happens, the relationship is over. You cannot ever, EVER, ever lose a fight in front of your woman. Never. If you do, the relationship is over. It's over. Because she's not going to respect you anymore. Like, you can't even stand your ground on an opinion anymore in your house. She'll be like, garbage need to be taken out. You'll be like, yeah, I'll get to it. She'll be like, don't worry, old boy ain't out there waiting for you. You can take it out. You'd be like, you can't have an argument or disagreement. No, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I don't want to do that. Oh, you ain't getting loud when old boy was pounding your face. But you want to get loud with me. That's the treatment. That will be your life. You lose a fight in front of your woman. And then she's going to leave you anyway and she's going to hit you with I just don't feel safe with you. That's what happens. I saw it. My boy lost a fight in front of his woman and came home to nothing but hangers and thumbtacks where the pictures used to be. Seriously. Well, he shouldn't have been trying to fight her sister, but that's how that goes. Anyway, pitfalls of relationships, man. It's good to be here. It's good to be here in Pasadena. Good to, it's beautiful. And I can see that in Pasadena, it's always Black History Month. Always. Because if you black, they want you to be history fast. Fast. Yeah, but, on my way driving in and stuff, I drive around, I go to the casinos and stuff. Man, I want to give it up to the Native Americans for their casinos. I love how they got down and they got their stuff together. Yeah, they deserve that applause. Give it to them. I was impressed. I went to the Indian casino. I was like, man, this is nice. Everybody's so courteous and organized and professional. And I was like, well, dang, how come black people ain't got casinos? And I thought about that. I was like, we ain't ready for that. We ain't ready. We are not ready for that. I pictured the black casino, what the black casino would be like. We wouldn't even have the same kind of games. Playing dominoes, playing Monopoly with real money, shooting dice but on the floor. Our sports book would be different. We didn't be betting on games, we be betting on Maury results. I told you he wasn't a daddy. Shoot, our celebrity suites would be different. It wouldn't be no Frank Sinatra suite. No. It'd be the Kobe Bryant OJ suite. It would come with a white woman and a lawyer, just for practice. But anyway, man, not that I'm all upset and angry about everything in 2013. Look, I love 2013. I thought about it. If I had uncles and grandfathers that were alive right now, they'd be in black man heaven. We have seedless watermelon. We have boneless chicken. We got our black president and white women with ass. We made it. I'm Reggie Matthews, y'all. Thanks.
I'm going through some stuff right now. I wasn't really feeling too well the last few weeks, and had a really bad cough, stuffy and stuff. And then my nose started bleeding. And I was like, oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? So I decided to go on WebMD and self-diagnose my symptoms. And I put them in, and it turns out that I have cervical cancer. So please pray for me, because I don't know how this could have happened. I've been getting all my pap smears and all that good stuff like that. I don't know how this could have possibly happened. I'm an everyday dude, you know, and I'm kind of going through some stuff right now. I'm not, you know, it's not bad stuff. I just had a birthday recently, and I had a couple of friends, and I called them up and I said, man, you should come out and have some drinks with me. And unfortunately, my friends couldn't make it out with me. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to let you guys mess up my birthday. I'm going to go out, and I'm still going to have fun. When you're over 40 and you're drinking by yourself, it's kind of sad. It's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. Here's the difference. When you're in your 20s and you go out and you drink by yourself, you know, you might meet a group of girls at a table and they invite you over and they say, hey, you should come over and drink with us. Meet my friends, Lisa, Angela, Pamela, Renee. That's an old school reference, in case anybody was wondering. And that doesn't happen when you're over 40. When you're over 40 and you're drinking by yourself, people just kind of look at you and they feel bad for you, but they don't really want to say anything. I don't know. I was just sitting there kind of drinking by myself, and I started thinking to myself, like, this is the end of my life right now. Here's what drinking by yourself when you're over 40 is. It's like being the last one of your friends alive in a horror movie. You're gonna die. You're gonna die eventually. And it doesn't really matter if you make it until dawn and you run out the barn into the sheriff's arms like, oh my gosh, he's trying to kill me, and because you're mentally traumatized for the rest of your life. So it's over at that point. Kill yourself is what I'm trying to say if you're drinking by yourself after 40. I am trying to make some changes in my life, though. I figured I need to make some changes in my life. I decided that I was not going to drink and drive with my kids in the car anymore. And I think that's important. I think it's a challenge, but I think I can do it. Because the problem with my children is that they talk a lot, and I'm about responsibility. Like, I'm trying to teach them to live right, you know. Stop snitching. We don't do that in my house. That'll get you hurt out in them streets, and I'm about that life. So I need you to not mess up my good family name. I'm kind of just checking out the news and the different things that's going on out there in the news and stuff like that. It's you know, we just a lot of stuff going on, you know, a lot of racial tension and stuff like that. I still go through it myself. It's kind of weird. The other day I got racially profiled. The cop came up to my car and he says, sir, do you understand why I'm pulling you over? And I immediately got defensive. I said, I get it. I'm driving through this nice neighborhood at 2:30 in the morning. I get it. You're gonna pull me over? He said, no, sir, that is not why I'm stopping you, but would you mind taking a look in your rearview mirror? Here's what I didn't realize. I still have my ski mask on. And now, obviously, this was a problem for the officer, and a lot of stuff happened right after that. There was helicopters and more police, and And I'm going to be honest with you guys and tell you that I can't go into a lot of detail. The case is still pending. I don't want anybody getting subpoenaed. Like, I don't even know that guy. He was just on stage talking, and next thing I know, I'm in court. I don't know if you guys can tell this about me yet, but I'm kind of a thug. Sorta. I have some thug tendencies that I don't really like. I don't really like certain things about me that they, here's what happened just the other day. I was getting into this little argument with this guy, young cat, and so he was kind of going hard, and I was kind of going hard back at him, and I finally said, I'm gonna shut this down right now. I said, check this out, homeboy. You don't know me like that. I will come through your hood and I will set it off. I was a Marine. I will blow your block up. Vietnam in this piece, dude. I rep these streets all day, every day. I hit send, and because really, without that, it's just words on a screen. I felt like he needed to know what was going on at that particular time, and he responded. It was harsh, and he was talking about killing and all kinds of stuff like that, and I was like, oh my gosh, this got real fast. It escalated. I did the only thing I felt like was right for me at that particular time. I unfriended him, and that felt right. I don't need that in my life. I am trying to go places. I don't need you holding me back. I wonder about people and the things that they say. Like people have these different quotes and stuff that they throw out there. Like people say, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. And I believe that to some degree. Here's what I don't understand. I don't understand when people say weird stuff about relationships. Like people say stuff like, oh my gosh, I love her. I love him. Not because they're beautiful, but because they have a great spirit. And I'm like, really? I don't want to date your spirit. First of all, I'm not a ghost hunter. Let's clear the air about that. I'm kind of shallow too. Like for me to date you, you really just have to be cute, have a big butt, and that's pretty much it. I don't really. That's it. That's pretty much it. I do believe this though. I do believe that ugly people need love too. And if you're here with someone ugly tonight, then you are already part of the solution. Thank you very much for making it easier on me to find a beautiful woman. Yeah, that hurt, didn't it? I'm kind of going through some stuff, man, but I'm okay. I'm okay. My daughter, man, she's growing up right in front of my eyes. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't know much about her. I know she likes Hello Kitty, and I know she likes glitter, and that, it's yucky to me, so like, we don't really hang out like that. But, my girl said you should take her out on a date and find out more about her, and so I said, sure, let's go. So we get dressed up, we go out on this date, we go out for seafood, and we're sitting at the table and we're talking, and I'm finding out all this great stuff about her. She goes to school. She wants to be something when she grows up, I don't know, and she can count to 20 forward and backward without missing a number, and I thought that was amazing. Here's the thing I did find out though. I had some oysters on my plate. She said, Daddy, I want to try one of those oysters, and I said, go ahead, baby, knock yourself out. I splashed a little Tapatio on there and a little lime, and I said, you got to knock it straight back. She tried it. She couldn't do it. Struggled with it a little bit. She finally spits it out, and she looks at me, and she said, Daddy. I can't do that. It's kind of thick and slimy, and I don't think I ever want to feel that in my mouth again. And I was overwhelmed with emotion, first and foremost. And I said to her, I love you so much. And that was all I had at that point. Listen, guys, you guys have been wonderful. Thanks for having me, Jaye, Devan.
Self. Ooh, I'm an independent chick. Any independent chicks in the house? I'm the only dumb one, and you're like, that was a pity clap. I'm I'm an independent chick. The only thing about being an independent chick, you guys, is that it really is not a good thing. It just means that you have no one to call. You know what I mean? Like, I have no one on speed dial, no one in case of emergency. I'm just out here by myself, right? Just lonely, no one to call. If my car breaks down on the way home, I can't even call AAA because I didn't renew, you know? How bad is that? Oh my God. And I get really scared, like I'm the scariest person in the world. I think the boogeyman is like living with me all times, you know? I am sleeping with a knife under my pillow right now for a noise I heard 2 weeks ago, darn it. I'm like, am I gonna have to make a booty call just to get somebody over here to check these closets out? So I'm scared. The boogeyman is in my closet. But I used to substitute teach. I did. I used to substitute teach. Woo, yeah. I should have some more gray hairs for that one, but I don't know. They put a lot of pressure on the sub, okay? As a substitute teacher, I need the teachers and the parents to understand that I am not there to make a difference in your child's life. I'm not. I'm the sub. That's the teacher's job. We're like gypsies. We're just in and out, you know. Could care less. Oh my God. And then like the kids, they don't have any manners. I wish you guys would teach your kids some manners, really, honestly. I mean, like, I would have done more, but I was not trying to get my third strike. You know what I mean? Like, get kicked out the school district, yeah. I socked a little kid in his chest. I did. I'm from DC, you know. I don't have patience, but I do have instincts. That's how I teach my lessons, yes. It was crazy. I was in a math class. And I know math. I actually have 2 degrees, science background, so I know math pretty well. I did not know this math, though. There's a difference. And in the math class, and the girl was so sweet. She was like, Miss Black, can you help me with this math problem? And I looked. No, I'm sorry, I can't. No, not today. But she got really ghetto. Oh my gosh, she like totally changed. She was like, how you gonna be in a math class if you don't even know math? And she said, math. I was like, first of all, I am not in a math class. I'm babysitting a math class. Big difference. Huge difference. Secondly, this is my first day. You've been in here 8 months, so why don't you know this? Right? I'm like, maybe you should be in an English class, girl. Check out. I don't know. So I'm out here dating in LA, you know, and I've always liked older guys. I like grown men. Thank you, grown men. Talking. You sharing? Are you there? Oh, sorry. But I like men who, you know, talk in complete sentences, like wear clothes that fit, you know, pants up over their butt. They wear shoes, not socks and flip-flops, you know, just simple things, but so hard to find. And I went out with a young guy once. Like, young guys are crazy because all they want to do is work you out, you know? It's like, let's run a 10K. Let's go hiking. No, we're not doing that. Let's swim across the Pacific Ocean. No, that's not what I'd like to do, not at all. I had a young guy take me on the first date to go to gym. I know, right? I was like, this is different. Wow, I'm a grown woman. This is crazy. I said, wow, okay, so you just gonna burn food? You haven't even fed me yet? Is that what we're doing? Because I'm hungry. Oh my God, like these young boys, I can't do it, you know? I don't know. A lot of people are doing online dating, and I have a problem. I like to look crazy in the eye, you know? I can't really look on the computer. I need to see the craziness, like I need FaceTime, I don't know. You know, Dr. Phil was talking about sugardaddy.com. That's the website, sugardaddy.com. If you don't know it, it's all sugar daddies. And looking for long-term relationships, short-term, whatever you want. So I just looked, because I was curious. Wow, never heard of it. One particular guy called my interest, right? He said, I'm on here and I'm not looking to pamper or take care of anyone. And I was like, wow, that's different, real different. So I messaged him and I was like, hey there, I read your profile and I think that you should get the hell off of sugardaddy.com. These girls aren't looking for you either, you know? What are you doing here? Like, why? That's like an atheist looking for love on christianmingle.com. Like, dude, Mr. Atheist, you're not gonna find it. I'm sorry, I don't know. So it's so hard out here. I had a jealous boyfriend. Oh, wow, those are the worst. Because you cannot have like a lot of fun with them, they're very, So I went out with my jealous boyfriend, saw someone I knew, and was chatting him up, catching up. Later on, my jealous boyfriend is in my face. What's up, Court? What's up with that? Oh, really? You just gonna smile and cheese up in another man's face? That's what you wanna do? You wanna smile? Oh, we smiling now? Oh, you wanna be happy? Really, Courtney? Smiling and cheesing. Oh, you look like you wanna sleep with him or you wanna have sex with him. Courtney, do you wanna have sex with that man? I was like, babe, chill out. You are tripping, okay? We went to high school together. I had sex with him a long time ago. That is old sex. I don't know why they always bringing up the past, Leave me alone. We trying to work together. It's so crazy. I don't know. I go out on auditions, and a lot of times I get called in for the same thing all the time. It's, like a best friend, girlfriend number 1, girlfriend number 2, girl next door, young mom. It's like nothing specific ever, right? And I'm going in with, therefore, every other Black, Mexican, and Asian girl in Los Angeles. Yes, we're all trying out for the same thing. So one day I was like, wow, I would really like to be a little more specific. Be called in for something specific, right? 2 days later, I get a call for a Verizon commercial. Again, young mom. Okay, but as I read the notes, it's Halloween. It's a Halloween commercial, and they say, yeah, I need you to come in as a young Chewbacca mom. Okay, we know Chewbacca, right? Star Wars, Harry. I'm like, really, Lord? Is that, okay? And all I could hear God say was, well, you said you wanted something specific. You wanted to be more specific. Well, why don't you specifically be Chewbacca, Courtney? How about that? I'm like, wow. I was the best Chewbacca I could have been, let me tell you. I put a wig on backwards. I was talking Chewbacca language. I was like, isn't God crazy? I'm out here trying to find my husband, and he got me driving around LA looking like Chewbacca. I'm Courtney Black. Thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
I'm Trey Stewart. Let's make this quick because my bus is coming in 8 minutes. I don't want to waste any time. Really quick. I saw a movie. I saw the Ouija board movie. And it's out as a movie. It's a scary movie. I usually don't do scary movies. But I was like, whatever, I'll see this one. And so this movie is like a couple of white kids. They're playing with the Ouija board and they get haunted. And the only reason I know what a Ouija board is because I have white friends. It's the only reason I know. It's not something that, black families really play with, you know what I mean? Come on, it's like, we're not trying to mess with the supernatural. That's like, no, I'm good. I don't need that. But it's like, all right, I want to see this movie, and so they're playing the game, and they're trying to one of their friends died, so they're trying to communicate with the spirit. They're like, is this our friend Katie, or some other general white girl name? I don't know. It's like, is this our friend Katie? Are we speaking with Katie? And then the thing slowly moved to yes. And they were like, oh my God, I knew it was Katie. It's Katie. Oh my God, okay. And then I was getting excited. One of them wasn't sold yet. One of them, I guess, was still skeptical. So he was like, if this is really Katie, then do you remember what I said to you that night we went to the pier? And the thing slowly moved to yes. And then he was like, guys, this isn't Katie. Because me and Katie never went to the pier. And that's the funniest moment to me, because now they just caught that ghost in a lie. Why is that ghost even lying? It could have, obviously that's a trick question, right? Obviously, They're trying to catch it, and instead of the ghost could have did anything. It could have started floating stuff and just scaring them, but instead it was like, okay, all right, I got a 50-50 shot here. Did we go to the pier or no pier? You know, I'm gonna roll the dice and say pier. No pier, I crapped out. Oh man, these kids came to play. It's like what? What kind of ghost is that? I don't do scary movies, man. I don't like them because there are a lot of unnecessary questions, you know, that go on. Like you always get this one, who's there? Right? Show yourself. It's like whoever's hiding in the background is gonna be like, oh shoot, you know what? You got me. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna put all my cards on the table. I was gonna stab you in the face, but I did not expect you to take a quick survey of the area. That's I may be a murderer, but I'm not a liar. So I'm having a good time here, though. I'm from Detroit, and that's the appropriate response for that. It's complete silence, you know. You're Rock City. I hate telling people I'm from Detroit. Every time I do, they act like I just said a family member passed away. It's the same response. Like, hey, where you from? Detroit? Oh, yo, that's my bad. Damn. Yeah, I wouldn't have said nothing if I knew, man. That's, are you good? It's like, yeah, I'm good. People ask me what it's like being from Detroit, which is a loaded question. You know, I don't know. I feel like the best way for me to explain it is if Detroit ever gets it together, it could be Oakland. It's best case scenario. That's you know. People are like, yeah, you know, Trey, you moved to Detroit, or you moved from Detroit to Hollywood to be famous. That's not true at all. I didn't move to be famous. I moved to get money. I'm broke. That's it's different things. It's like just fame what does it mean anymore? It used to be a time in America where to be famous, you had to have talent. You know what I mean? I look at people like Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis Jr. was extremely, right? Like, he was extremely talented. You know, this dude could act, he could sing, he could tap dance, he could do comedy. He was black and he was Jewish. Yeah, everything. All of it. You know what I'm saying? It's like God made him he was like the Voltron of entertainment. It's like, now go and be successful. It's like, because nowadays, you know, if you just look good and act ignorant, you get your own reality show. And I don't know. It's like, what does fame even mean? What does celebrity mean? You know, it's the good famous and it's bad fame. I'll tell you when I stopped wanting to be famous. When George Zimmerman became a celebrity. That's when I stopped wanting to be, because this is the thing. Like, he became a celebrity so much to where he almost did a boxing match with DMX. You remember that? Zimmerman almost did. He came this close to doing a celebrity boxing match with DMX. And I don't want to bring the mood down at all, but let's be real for a second. All right, they were calling it a celebrity boxing match. You know, that means that they were suggesting that DMX is still a celebrity. You know? That's not the case anymore. It's not 2004 anymore. It's like, what's next? We're gonna see the Boston Bomber versus Omarion? I don't think nobody wants to see that. You know, just fame is different. I'm trying to get money. You know, I just want to be able to talk to girls without feeling depressed afterwards. You know what I mean? It's like, I feel like I'm so broke to where now girls can smell my brokenness on me. I swear. I talked to this chick the other day. She wasn't having it. I was like, hey, excuse me. I think you're really beautiful. And I would love to get you. She cut me off. She was like, hold up. Did you ride the bus here? Did you wear that same outfit 3 days in a row? Is your bedroom somebody else's living room? Call me when you can close the door. I was like, she's right. It's like, I can't close the door, man. It's like, I split a living room with somebody. That's the hustle. And I'm on the grind. And when you're that close to somebody, you're going to get into an argument, right? And I feel like we lack the key component to ending an argument. We don't have a door to close. That's the best part. Oh, you know what? Forget you. It's like, ooh, that feels good. It's like, whenever I want to end an argument, the best I can do is just lay down in my bed and just face the other direction. Like, yeah, I'm done with this. Don't you talk to me. I'm done. Good night. Hey, can you cut that light off? So that's all I can do, man. I'm really just trying to be, I'm obviously extremely talented. I don't have to say that. But I want to be as talented as I can get, because I feel like, especially when you're black, I figured it out, okay? If you're black and really talented, you get away with a lot more. You know what I mean? Figured it out. Like racism is nothing to a talented black dude, all right? That's like whenever I'm driving late at night and I get pulled over by the police, I go into my best Denzel impression. You know, it's like nobody's ever been dangerous and had a good Denzel. You know what I mean? Just to show the cop, hey, you know, I'm not threatening at all. Cop's like, son, do you know why I pulled you over? Okay, no, officer, I do not know why you pulled me over. Yo, my tail light is out? Okay. No, you didn't, huh? No, you didn't. Okay. All right, okay. Oh, so my tail light now. Okay, what if I told you I don't believe that, huh? It's like, after that, the cop will be like, well, I was going to shoot you in the face, but clearly you got a future. Please, go ahead. Go. Guys, I'm Trey Stewart. Thanks a lot, everybody.
Cell phones is messing up relationships. You guys understand? It's taken away from the surprise in a relationship. I come home from work and my wife Melia gets upset with me. You have nothing to talk about. You have nothing to say. You don't love me anymore. You've been texting me all day long. I know everything that has happened throughout the course of the day. We have absolutely nothing to talk about right now. I know you got bubble guts. I know the neighbors pissed you off. I know you're starting your little cycle. I understand all this. It's crazy. I left the house at 7 o'clock. You've been texting me since 6:30. I'm standing in front of you, bitch, right here. This is me, right here. This is me, and I'm here, and you're texting me, LOL. I ain't even left yet. I'm in the flesh. This is me. You can touch me. I love you. Have a good day. LOL. I'm here. And you know, it keeps going, because then I want to sit down and enjoy all the technological advances the iPhone has to offer. And I'm sitting there and she looks at me and says, "Who the hell are you texting?" And I respond, "I'm not texting nobody. I'm playing Candy Crush, and you are messing up my concentration right now. I only got 4 moves left and these jellies are driving me crazy. I can't stand these chocolates," is what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure the devil invented that game, is what I'm talking about, people. It's too much. No trust. I don't like it. I don't like texting. I like to call people. I'm old school. I like to call people. How you doing? What's going on? I don't like it. One feature I love about texting is quick text. That's the feature in the phone that already got some outline phrases. All you got to do is send it. People text message me stuff all the time. They're like, "Key, what's going on? How you doing?" I text back stuff don't even make sense. I'll be like, "Boop, happy birthday." I love you too. That's my favorite. I give that to my wife all the time. Love you. I realize how jobs have been impacted by this era. Job decisions changed. It is very evident that you can't get the job you wanted. You got to sometimes settle. So I went to Oakland, California, and I walked into a Subway, and there was these 2 big brothers working there. Now, I don't know about you, but me personally, I ain't never, ever, ever seen no brothers working no Subway. Ever in my entire life. Unsupervised. Now, true story. One of their brothers was 6'9", 295 pounds. True story. Looked me dead in my face and was like, "Would you like a foot long?" And I was like, "Excuse me, what the hell do you mean by that?" And even if I did partake in your sick ass little game, I think I'd go with the 6-inch. Matter of fact, let me get a veggie because I don't like where this relationship is going. It's too much. And no mayonnaise, please. I'm good with that too, Don't judge people. It's a different era, man. We spend so much time judging. Nobody in this room had a choice about being here. Everybody was born from somebody. So how can you criticize or ridicule somebody who didn't have a choice? Look at me, look at this. You didn't have a choice, you just, you know what I mean? Look at me. My mom is white, my dad is black, Mexican. That's how you make them. Boom. Right here. Buenas noches. That's sad. Y'all laughing at me right now. I didn't have a choice. It wasn't like I was in my dad's testicles, swimming upstream. Like a little Mexican baby and hola, buenas noches, here I am. Have fun in life, man. Don't go through life stressing about stuff, man. Be creative. You got a relationship, you love the person you with, let them know. Tell them you love them. You don't like them, let them go. Don't harbor a relationship for convenience. Be creative and spontaneous. Ladies, you like the flowers and chocolates? That's cool. But really what you want to know is your man's been thinking about you throughout the course of the day. Maybe he text message you or send you a camera phone picture of his thang. Save your money. You don't gotta spend money on flowers and chocolates. Do what I do. Fellas, come home from work and knock the door off the hinges. And you look at your woman with a gaze in your eyes like you ain't ate in a week, and she's a pork chop, right? And you go to her, and you pick her up, if you can. But whatever you do, fellas, don't make that sound like, Hey, you guys, I've been Key Lewis. Enjoy yourselves. God bless you.
I was talking to this girl not too long ago, and she's like, "You know what you are? You're racially ambiguous." Which is a nice way of saying, I have no idea what you are. And it's weird because I'm half black, and when I was younger, I looked really black. But as I got older, I turned into an old Pakistani. Like, it's weird. I had a weird day. I was thinking about the devil today. I was thinking about the devil and like how much it must suck to be the devil, because he never gets the credit he deserves. Because every time something bad happens, everybody says the same thing. They're like, God works in mysterious ways. No one's ever like, yo, why'd the devil do that? It's terrible. Like, and I feel like God is like Elvis, and the devil is like every black artist from the 40s, and God has just been stealing all of his stuff. Like, people are walking by the devil, like, yo, you about God into tsunami? The devil's like, that was me! I was behind that tsunami! And I was behind 9/11, that was me. Which I probably shouldn't shout that looking how I look is gonna be recorded. It's a dumb move, it's a very dumb move. I went to college, everybody, went to college. The worst mistake of my life, worst mistake. Because I owe so much money in student loans, like, it's ridiculous. Like, I know I'm in trouble because Barack Obama owed money for loans when he was running for office. And yeah, I'm not him. Like, I know we're both two half black guys with awful terrorist names and weren't born in America, but I'm not him. But could you imagine, like, if he never paid back those loans, he's one day he's in the White House, he gets a call, he's like, hello? Nah, he doesn't live here. Nah. And then he hangs up the phone, high-fives Biden, and then the red nuclear bomb phone rings. He's like, hello? Sally Mae? What? Like, and then what if he never pays back those loans and he gets evicted from the White House? Like, that's how you know he's the first black president, if you can get evicted from the White House. Then he has to move into the white apartment. It's just, it's not good. It's weird, like I majored in history and now I have to take like online classes so I can get a great job, but I don't have the focus for that. Like, have you guys seen the internet? Like, have you seen the internet? Like, trying to study online is like trying to study in a room where there's kittens, and there's people getting beheaded, and then there's naked women, and then you go to the back and there's a book, and it's like, sorry, it's a free preview. Then you go back to the naked women, then there's a pop-up, and it's like, hey, then there's a Nigerian guy who's like, hey, give me your credit card information, I'll give you $30 million. Then there's a pop-up, it's like, hey, do you want to hook up with hot chicks from Sacramento? You're like, that's a lie, there are no hot chicks in Sacramento. This is weird, so weird. Recently broke up with my girlfriend, guys. No, it's fine. Shut that down quick. Here's what happened is I knew it was over because I had dreams that I was cheating on her. Like, we were asleep, and I dreamt I was cheating on her. So I woke her up to see if she was also dreaming about cheating on me. I was like, what were you dreaming about? And she was like, I dreamt that we were together forever, and I dreamt about our house and our kids. And then she's like, what did you dream about? And I was like, I dreamt I was at Jaye's house working. You can call him and ask him. And then I called up my friend Jaye. I was like, yo, if my girl calls, I was dreaming about you, son. But then I thought about it, like, clearly she was lying because no one should ever fantasize about me. Like, I should be no woman's, like, fantasizing about me is like fantasizing about, like, McNuggets. Like, it is the easiest thing in the world to get. You should have higher aspirations. Get McNuggets with better credit before I'm your dream nugget. All right. So I asked her, I was like, what were you actually dreaming about? And she was like, well, I'm seeing someone else. It's like, are you cheating on me? And she was like, no, I'm cheating on him, which is the best logic ever. No, him. And she was like, she's like, listen, he watched your YouTube videos, he's read your Twitter, he knows exactly who you are. And my response was, well, does he find me funny? Sorry. Which no one's that funny. He's not gonna be like, yo, this guy stole my girl. But he does look like a Pakistani. All right, I'll let him slide. I don't know, I think it's because I fall in love too quickly, guys. Fall in love too quickly, it's not good as a guy. Because the only two kinds of guys that fall in love quickly are like stalkers and Drake. Like, those are the only two guys. That's it. Like, and I just don't know the rules of dating. Like, there's so many rules that I don't get. And I was trying to get advice to my friend, and he's like, well, what have you done with this girl so far? It's like, well, I talk to her a lot, and we text a ton. He's like, stop that. It's like, what? He's like, if you like her, imagine she's dead. All right, don't talk to her again. Which is the worst advice ever. It was like, if I was going hunting, and I'm like, man, I want to shoot that deer. I just want to shoot all over that deer. And it's like, It's like, well, put your gun on the ground, okay, and back away. And if the deer wants to be hunted, it's gonna shoot itself in the face. That's what you should do. So I'm internet dating now, and it's weird because it's totally different for guys and girls. Because as a girl, you're trying to find a nice guy who's not to the bar scene and he's gonna treat you right. And as a guy, you're just trying to prove you're not a rapist. Like, that's it. Because a girl's profile is, I like laughter and I like reading books. And a guy's profile is, I like taking long walks in well-lit and crowded areas. And I love asking for permission, I think. That's pretty important. But I was with this girl for a bit, and she asked me questions. She's like, Atif, if I was a stripper, would you support me? It's like, yeah, I'd support anything you do. And she was like, well, I wouldn't support you. It's like, society wouldn't support me. Because there's no demand for a male Muslim stripper. Like, no strip club DJ is gonna say, coming out on stage, it's Mustafa. And then I throw rocks at the women for being there. Guys, I'm Atif Myers. Thank you so much.